Dive through lasers. Be very sneaky. Oh my goodness, how in the world? Fight strange creatures. Oh shit. That scared the heck out of me. I was not expecting to see that. Be very confused. Where am I supposed to go from here? Beyond Good and Evil is perhaps one of the most underrated games I have ever played. But first, let's start off with the amazing introduction of the game. Don't worry, I'm not going to spoil too much. You play as a female named Jade, an investigative journalist who lives a very peaceful life. She runs an orphanage and works with her adoptive pig uncle. Just kidding. The planet she lives on is constantly getting attacked by these weird alien creatures that come flying down for space and they take over your body, and it's up to you to combat this threat. You also have a shady military that may or may not be working with the aliens, spreading propaganda to the planet's populace. It's up to you and your secret team to capture evidence and unravel the mischief. I want to talk about the interesting immersion of the game. Beyond Good and Evil is in essence an action-adventure stealth puzzle solving game. There we go. But I would say the bigger portion of that is stealth. But wait, this game really keeps you on your toes. Whether it be maneuvering through landmines. This is bad. Shit. Scaling a building. Get this. Ducking through clouded smoke whilst enemies look over top you. I can't really say how good Beyond Good and Evil stealth level design is in comparison to other games because I usually don't play stealth games. But hear me out. I can personally say I had fun just learning the patterns of the levels. Oh, I did it. And there is sometimes the enemies will partially turn 3 times and go back to their original position. So I had to time that just right. Sometimes there will be enemies patrolling whilst the enemy is turning. So I also had to time it just right as well. Oh, I made it. I did it. There's also things such as vents you can stealth around in and hidden passages. Oh, okay. But don't get it twisted. This game had a degree of difficulty. I died a couple of times. And the shocking thing is, it wasn't by combat. No. It was something far, far more deadly. You see this thing? Some levels have turrets and they see you once you have been spotted by an enemy. And then it's just an instant kill. Come on, bro. Got me stuck. But you want to know what's crazy in this game? The problem solving really had me confused. Oh, I just got this fuse box and now I need power for it. But the question is, how do I give it power? I literally checked this whole area. Oh wait, I have to shoot at this wire and have it fall down and have it get connected to this electric field. Oh, okay. Okay, look. There's multiple enemies from the right to my left. There's also a laser field separating each side. Okay, so I must just have to get past these guys and get to that exit. Except that wasn't an exit. So that begs the question, where the hell do I go? Oh, I just have to hang on top of this box and get transported to the other side. These puzzles had me thinking like I'm Shikamaru. Now, another aspect I really love in this game is the teamwork. Jade is very good at being sneaky and good at combat, but there are some things she just can't do, like get past cage doors. That job is more suited for Paige, who could just cut through it. Your companion also has special attacks, which could be used in puzzle solving. Now look, I know Paige may look weak, but this man's super attack can hit you 10 times harder than a McDonald's Sprite. Just ask this boss. Oh, we did it. I hate to break it to you, but there is something that is not special about this game. But yet, I love it. And that's the combat. Jade has a simple rod as a weapon, and she stands on business with it. It's a simple button mash, but the combos just feel so fluid. Oh, that combo! That combo though! Listen, it gets even more cool. If an enemy is behind me, I could just do a backflip attack. This is something I couldn't stop spamming. Jade has this charge up attack that serves as an AoE. But to be honest, I only used it very rarely. It was just too slow. It's terrible. It doesn't even do that much damage. I can't even use it. I don't even get enough time. There's also this glove she uses that shoots things called gyro discs, which is handy in some boss fights and puzzle solutions. Oh, I did it. Speaking of boss fights, mechanically, they were really simple. Except for the final 2 bosses, which definitely were more mechanically sound. One thing I hold this game in the highest praises is its gorgeous art style. The characters have this cartoonish appeal which fits right into the game's whimsical atmosphere. You got species like goat people, shark people, and I guess this is a human. I think so. But the environmental art style takes it to a different level, especially during nighttime. Look at the sky, man. It looks like so like colorful. I really like it. Just such, dang, it's beautiful. When you're going through the city, also it has like a blue laminate hinge to it. But when it's daytime, the sun is so beautiful. It kind of just beams all the negativity outside of your body, accompanied by this beautiful landscape. Shit's so gorgeous, it can make Stevie Wonder and Brock open their eyes, especially with how dynamic the areas are. From fighting a bioluminescent cave to venturing through a very grimy area called the Slaughterhouse, which you can hear it all in the sound design. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a place you want to be. Now, if a person truly believes Beyond Good and Evil is painfully average, there is one thing for sure they know isn't average, and it's the soundtrack. Hold on, I gotta take off my glasses. It's just amazing. Literally at the start of the game, they already started cooking. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So, it can go from this smoothing harmony sound to this really intense fast beat when you're fighting this boss. Let's say if I were to die today, you guys absolutely have to play this banger at my funeral. One thing Beyond Good and Evil has that nobody else has is it somehow made photography interesting. For each new creature Jade finds, she gets a good source of money, which I like the fact that they added that incentive. Some animals give way more than others. For those that are intrigued by this, it encourages exploration. Now bear warning, at nighttime you will see some pretty strange things, like a freaking manta ray flying. There's also collectibles you kind of sorta have to collect called pearls. You can get these from boss fights, beating someone in a mini game, winning a race, sneaking into side areas, taking pictures of animals, and just doing the story. With these collectibles, it allows you to buy certain items for your hovercraft, whether it be a jump module, a homing missile, and other things. Beyond Good and Evil also has some amazing action-controlled cutscenes that will have you screaming for your life. Oh my goodness, go! 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 No! 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 Come on. Come on. Oh. No. What is this? This is insane. But now it's time to get serious. There are 3 criticisms I have for this game. One being the freaking hovercraft. Controls are really poor, especially when you turn the corner. You're gonna need some Fast and Furious levels of driving, trust me. Another thing, sometimes the camera just gets way too close for comfort. Oh dang, I can't, this camera angle, oh my goodness. And sometimes the AI is really potato brain. But yeah, the AI is, yeah, he's not attacking, he's just looking at him. Are you serious? So he's glitched? Wow. But despite these issues, Beyond Good and Evil is still a very much good game. But that leaves the question, why is Beyond Good and Evil so underrated? It's not like it was a bad game. IGN rated it at 8.5 out of 10. And it also is beloved by so many other people. Well, to be honest, this game was marketed terribly. Not to mention it launched during a super saturated season. You had games like Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, and Activision's first Call of Duty. And then you have this brand new IP called Beyond Good and Evil, which name wasn't already too appealing in itself. In fact, the game didn't sell good on any of the platforms. It reportedly only sold 500k units combined. Like, it was so bad. In Canada, they started selling these mozzarella cheese sticks, and you could get the Beyond Good and Evil game for free if you bought it. But there was a dimmer of hope. Beyond Good and Evil 2 was officially announced in 2008. People were excited. A miracle just happened. And then nothing was ever heard from them again. Until 9 years later, in 2017, they dropped this amazing cinematic trailer. It was mostly well received, except for the fact that it swayed away from the original. Some people didn't like that, but they showcased combat, space exploration, and showed off the scale of the world. They seemed pretty excited. And then something insane happened. Ubisoft tweeted, "We're done almost. Stick around, people, as there is a more surprise for all." And it was them showcasing new concept art and character customization, which looks like they rebooted the game because now it's focusing on original characters. To be honest, I don't even know anymore. But what I do know, a few years later, Michael Ansil, the head game developer, announced his retirement. 2 years later, sadly, Beyond Good and Evil has took the record from Duke Nukem from being the longest game in development, spanning 15 freaking years. And then 1 year later, the creative director of Beyond Good and Evil 2 sadly passed away. And while I was recording this video, Beyond Good and Evil is getting another remaster for its 20th anniversary. But majority of the comments were like, cool, when is Beyond Good and Evil 2 coming out? Sadly, we may never know. Just like the dad who got the milk and never returned.